All right, y'all. So the plan was for Mike Wang and the 2K development team, they were not going to touch shooting all year. What happened? I need you guys' help here. If you feel like shooting is different from the beginning of the year when 2K23 was first released up until now, sound off in the comment section below. Share your thoughts. I need your feedback. I want to reference this tweet from Mike Wang sent out in the beginning of the year. Mike Wang says, "Zero plans to touch it, but just for my own curiosity, how do you feel about perimeter shooting so far in NBA 2K23? Out of 75,000 votes on this particular survey that Mike Wang put out, 57% of that 75,000 said shooting was perfect. Only 6% said it was too easy. Only 18% said it was too hard. Now, I don't know if you guys feel like shooting has changed, but I know I personally seen the difference even when I go back to the endless amounts of clips that I have from the beginning of the year. I noticed shooting definitely has changed in my opinion." Chalk replies to that tweet saying, "Mike, usually when you guys ask questions like this, you're considering a change. Leave the game the way it is. This is the most excited the community has been in years." Mike Wang doubles down and says, "Not at all, just want a wider audience for feedback. My preference is to leave shooting the same the entire year." Man, I gotta tell you guys, it was great when we had Mike Wang's attention. The beautiful thing about the internet and sending out tweets is that they last forever. So us 2K players are able to go back and see what the head of development had to say about shooting. If Mike Wang's preference is to leave shooting alone the entire year, what would cause shooting to change? I ain't gonna front y'all, it leaves me a bit Confucius, Mike Wang's little homie. I'm personally not complaining right now about shooting because I'm shooting pretty decent on 2K23 in season 6. It is a change from the beginning of the year, but I'm still shooting fairly decent. But I had to go through so many trials and tribulations after the changes to gameplay when season 4 released. I know a lot of you players out there are still struggling to recover from the season 4 update, and the season 6 update didn't make that much better. Now let's forget about me as a 2K content creator and just think about me as a 2K gamer, as I have been for years now. I had to spend so much time in the lab. I had to learn all the different shot timing fluctuations for every different scenario in the game and different position on the floor. I had to learn the speed up shot when a defender is in proximity and find out what that looks like in comparison to the shot timing for a wide open shot. I had to go through the same motions like a lot of you guys out there, but it was very different after the season 4 update, as I had to invest even more time in the lab and relearn my jump shot switching, my jump shot, my animations, my badges. It all seems too complicated when it wasn't complex in the beginning of the year. What has changed, Mike Wang? Something else that leaves me a little bit Confucius as well, Mike Wang's little homie Rob sent out this tweet saying, "Why is an open shot a bad shot selection?" The head of development, the man responsible for the development of 2K23, has this to say: "I hate that it says selection. That message just means it was a bad shot, which can be from either being defended well or borking the timing." I ain't gonna front, borking the timing seems kind of Confucius to me as well, but I'll continue on. If you're getting bad shot selection on open shots, just means you timed the shot poorly. Now keep in mind, we're not talking to some random person that plays 2K. We're talking to the person that is absolutely responsible for creating the game and everything we see in the game. I think Mike Wang may be a little Confucius too. I don't think he realizes the position he's actually in. He cannot say, "I hate that it says selection." You are the person responsible for it saying selection. You can't say, "I hate that it says selection," like a gamer would say, or a person playing the game would say, "I hate that it says selection." That's just weird and Confucius. We're a little over halfway through the 2K23 cycle, and I think it's important that we kind of revisit the beginning of the year, because that's when the 2K devs are out communicating with the 2K community. But one thing to remember is that they're out trying to sell the game. team. Consider the difference in attentiveness that the development team has with the community right now as opposed to what we saw in the beginning of the year. We have to remember all these things when we're considering our purchase for NBA 2K24. After your experience on 2K23, will you be buying 2K24? Sound off in the comment section below. Let me know how you feel about shooting as well in comparison to the beginning of the year. What we're seeing right now seems to me to be very different. Y'all sound off. I need your feedback. Thank you so much for tuning in. Y'all be sure to keep it locked right here at AllCity Live TV because we got a bunch more NBA 2K23 news, information, and updates coming your way. Drop a like, drop a sub on your way out. I'll catch you guys on the next video or live stream. Easy, y'all.